Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com. We are going to be talking about Hubbardton Forge glass today. If you can, you're probably already on the glass help guide on our website, Handmade in Vermont. If you're not, and you're just on YouTube, you might want to jump back over there. You can look at a lot of these things there. We're going to talk about them in depth today. So one of the most important things about Hubbardton Forge and our site is there are pull-down menus that are going to show you what glass is available. Pull down another menu, it's going to show you what finish is available, what lengths are available. Those are very important, and none so important than the glass on a lot of these things. So another very important thing is you'll go to that guide, or you'll be on the guide, and you'll see all these glass options. Just remember, not everything comes with everything. So the pull-down menus are your best friend to show you what glass goes with what fixture. So why don't we look at the obscure glass first, and then we'll kind of zero in on the glass that's on more things. We'll get these out of the way first. So we're going to talk about Topaz. Topaz, well, there's a few of them that are art glass. And art glass is basically like stained glass that would go into a stained glass window. There's a shiny side and a matte side. All this glass, this art glass, is made in Connecticut. So we have the Topaz, we have amber Swirl, we have the white art, which is actually, in this case, it happens to be shining on the inside of the piece and then matte on the outside. Hubbardton decides all that stuff, like which side of the glass they want you to see on the outside. And this one is ivory. Okay, so let's kind of look, and I'll turn this thing on and off, and you can kind of see it with a bulb on, bulb off idea. So Topaz is kind of a dark root beer color, and then it's kind of the setting sun. That's what we kind of call it anyway. It's very beautiful art glass. Okay, so that one is only available on, at this point, a very select amount of things. It used to be available on more things, but as time goes by, Hubbardton has to discontinue a few things to add new things, or there would just be too many things in the line. So Topaz is the root beer one. That warms up to the setting sun. Okay, another art glass is going to be amber Swirl, which to me is kind of like butterscotch candy. So you got these kind of light tans and darker tans. Okay, let's kind of see that. Okay, and then we all know what white is, but there are some streaks in this too. Okay, so that's on two. This is more in the line still, because the whites are very prevalent in the line. If you're working with a pendant that maybe uses the Opal white, which is a white glass too called Opal, and the sconce you want is only available, let's say the forged vertical bars in the white art, these two will work together fine, so don't worry about any kind of variation. They will do just fine together. Ivory. So ivory to me is like a white birthday cake with the white frosting, and you're pulling lemon frosting through it. Sometimes it's easier just to talk about food. So, isn't it pretty? So we've got these lemon colors that are being pulled through the white there. Again, available on only a few different things right now out of a very large line. Okay, so let's kind of move into this one. Okay, seeded, clear seeded glass is on a lot of things. So this is off a Harbor outdoor wall sconce, and you can see the little air bubbles in there. So on some of these fixtures, as the light's kind of like shooting down through it, you'll see the light will, see how the light just really makes those glow, right? So it makes them pop, which is really cool. And that's going to be like on the Eris sconces, the Eris pendants, the harbors. Anytime you see this seeded glass and you see the light passing through, the little air bubbles are really going to make a splash. Okay, so keep moving on. Water glass. So water glass is a clear glass, has a little bit of a ripple. So a little bit of a ripple in the glass, kind of like ice that's forming on a rock along a stream in Vermont in the winter, which is basically, seems like all the time. It's that kind of ripply clear glass. Okay, so put that there. Okay, moving on to the ones that are going to be more in the line. Opal is a stark white. When it warms up, it definitely is warmer. So you'll notice a lot of the sconces for bathrooms, people want to use a white glass. And don't be afraid to use an opal glass in a bathroom and you're saying, oh, it's so stark looking, I don't want such a stark look. When the light's on, it definitely warms it up. Okay? The only time you're going to see it this stark is when you take it out of the box and hold it up, because you're not going to be hanging out in your bathroom with the light off. Doesn't really make sense, does it? Okay, so on and off. Okay. Stone. Stone is a beige, has little black lines in it, kind of like a Vermont marble. It definitely ambers up when the light's on. Okay, that's good. Oops. And then pearl. Pearl's an off-white, like a linen color, that warms up to kind of like a vanilla yogurt when the light's on, and there are some swirls inside of here. Again, very pretty. So the pearl and the stone are going to be your warmer tones. Like, let's say you want to use these in the dining room, in the dining room, living room, hallways, that kind of thing, in a more traditional home. And then in a bathroom, you might want to scoot over to the opal glass, which is white. You may have a situation where you have a downward-facing sconce that is going to have unobstructed light going down, and then you could still do like a stone glass because you're not going to get a lot of light on you from it. So just something to think about. There's going to be a couple situations where you have these semi-flushes or pendants that are going to be offered in sand. So think of sand as being like a stone. Sand is little tiny stones, and it can work beautifully with the stone glass. On a lot of semi-flushes and flush mounts, you're going to see if it's offered in stone, it's not offered in sand, and if it's offered in sand, it's not offered in stone. But if you're working with other fixtures in the room and those are your options, don't be afraid to mix sand and stone together. Okay, so we'll put sand and then there's stone. So see how they're kind of alike? I think there we go. Except the only difference is the sand doesn't have, and sandstone doesn't have striations in it versus like a marble. Okay, so that's that. Now there are some very again, kind of obscure pieces of glass in the line that are made by AO Glassworks up in Burlington, Vermont. So they're always going to be these kind of hand-blown vessels, and you won't see these on the Glass Help page, but on the very specific fixtures, you'll probably see pictures of these. So there's like a blue with a bubble. Let's see what that's like. It's blue with a bubble. There's clear with a bubble. There's a lot of clear glass in the line, heavy, thick, clear glass. There's a golden bubble. And there's also a clear with a thread, and that's going to be like on the link. This is from an Erlenmeyer. So again, those are kind of obscure, kind of just very specific to, you know, where you get these hand-blown, kind of like bottles that are done by a glass blower this way. All this stuff is handmade, but these are very specific, done by AO Glassworks. The question has come up in the past about diffusers that are on the bottoms of things or on the tops of things, and what they are is a frosted glass. So they're not white, they're not any kind of color, they're sandblasted basically. So you get this kind of matte thing going on. So that's about it. So you'll notice on almost, you know, so many fixtures, it's going to be, you know, predominantly opal, stone, or pearl, and then you have your very stark white, your linen color, and then your more beige with little black lines on it. And then it kind of ventures into these other pieces of glass as you kind of go on. I think that covers pretty much everything. So, like I said in previous videos, hop onto our YouTube channel and you can actually search for a lot of the fixtures you're looking for. We're still making videos, so they're not all there. We have a very good finishes help guide. I would go there and watch that video. I'm going to be doing one on lampshade materials help guide, pendant help guide. I'm going to try to do all the guides at some point. And our showroom is open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. We have over 350 things on the floor from Hubbardton Forge. Biggest showroom in the world of this products, and it's pretty easy to get here if you're in the Northeast. We're kind of in southern Vermont, so we're easy to get to from New York, Boston, Montreal, Connecticut, Philadelphia. People come up all the time. And call 802-446-2400 if you guys have any questions. Phones are open every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you guys are coming up to Vermont, we also have really nice vacation rentals, which you can see on our website under the Stay With Us button. It's on the left-hand side. So that's it. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to email us. We'd love to talk to you. Subscribe if you can, so we can send more of these videos to you, and you can kind of experience the whole showroom right in your own home. Okay? Thanks for stopping in, and we'll talk to you again. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.